All right, we are live. All right, welcome back, guys. I'm gonna let some of y'all come in.
Yes, let people come in. Welcome, welcome,
I
welcome.
appreciate y'all comments from last week. I know it's been a minute. All right, we live. So I'm about to share this on my page.
Yes, let people come in. Welcome, welcome. Can you share it on my
I
page too?
appreciate y'all comments from last year.
Also, we want to also thank everybody. Well, we thanking everybody who came in last week because we know we've been away. What we've been on? Would you call it a break? We haven't really been on a break because you can keep up with us on
Yeah,
IG and Facebook. But we took a I would say a short break, but
it was short. It was
it
short.
was short. We took a short break from our podcast. So thank you to everybody who tuned in last week because it's when you come back, the people who are there when you come back, those are like we call them our riders. So
Mm-hmm.
we appreciate you guys.
All right, so let me see your phone. I'm pull
Try to send
your
it to me.
Facebook.
Okay. We got a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of hot topics that we'll be talking about today.
All right, so like, what you want to start with?
You want to start with you want to do
Bobby Smurda. Well, first let's give them the promotions.
yeah, let's go through the promotions. Oh, and then can we do a quick recap of our week? Because I
Yeah,
want to tell them about my first client that I ever had for my new business. I have a new business that I
yeah.
launched.
Tell us about it.
Yes, look at me. This is for real for me to come out like this and just talk about it is like so liberating because it's something that I never
Not liberating.
it
Ooh,
is. First of all, I'm a very shy person. How can I put it? I don't want to say that I don't like to be criticized because I take criticism very well. But when I do something for someone, I like for them to not appreciate it because I like for them to have had a good experience with me. I don't care what it is, whether we're going out to eat, going out for drinks, hanging out, having a good time, whether I'm just meeting you from a friend. I want it to be a pleasant experience. So, of course, with my business, I want people to walk away saying that, hey, that was a good experience. So I was expressing to Quan that I was kind of, I don't want to say afraid, but I was really nervous because I didn't want the people who, pay for the service with me to walk away thinking that they didn't get anything from it
right, right.
or that I didn't do a good enough job explaining the techniques used to actually apply their makeup.
So from your first client yesterday, how did you do?
It was really good.
Okay.
I felt really good. I felt like I was in my zone
Mm.
when I was teaching her the techniques. I felt like the reason teaching people makeup is something that I do easily anyway in person. Like if it's somebody who's not experienced with makeup and it's new to them, they talk with me or they sit with me and I'm like, oh, just do this and do that. And they're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's easy. But we're in like a virtual world now where you can't have everybody come and sit with you. So the challenge for me was to do it virtually in
Yeah.
front of somebody without being able to take their hands and hold it for them and actually show them. So it went really, really well. So now I'm ready for you all to start calling me for your appointments. My link is in my bio on my IG. It's underscore Miss Goody Two Shoes, exactly like you said,
Yep.
right? So make your appointments today. It's only $35. I mean, most of the makeup artists or the makeup schools are charging people like $170 to learn how to do their makeup.
Yeah.
So $35, make your appointment with me, and I promise
Hey
you.
y'all, it's 6 people up there.
Oh, hey, all to all six of you, I promise you, you won't be disappointed.
All right, so let me give you a recap of my week. Something happened today that I just was telling her about.
Yeah.
Fellas, if you are on the down low, you need I keep gonna look down. If you are on the down low, you need to just leave the women alone. Because don't have them thinking that they're with you and you really want something else. Like if don't have them think you want their pussy when you really want pussy. That's really not what you need to do. So I'm at the mailbox, just minding my business. This dude comes and was like, "Hey, you smoke?" I'm like, "No, I said, not like I used. I can get you some smoke from somebody I know. He's like, "Oh no, I just want to speak." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And so the whole I knew he was like that because he when I used to be outside, he used to always do this. Like
Yeah.
like that's real old school, real
Okay.
like real,
Okay.
or back in the day type shit.
Because that could be hey, or that could be like, what's up?
Like what's and then I'm like, yeah, that's not really my thing. I say, ain't you got a girl and some kids? Hey, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That ain't got nothing to do. Yes, they do. Because if that girl busts up my car, I'm gonna be in jail.
Right.
And I got friends that gonna come around the corner. I got a mama people keep forgetting. I got a mama people keep forgetting. I just want to give the fellas, if you on the down low, just leave the women alone. Like, don't have them, like, let them feel okay with another woman, another man, something that they can't swallow. Like, that ain't no shit that they can swallow. And I ain't want nobody to think I'm nobody home wrecker. So I was like, I'm good on it, bro. But yeah, I appreciate it.
And that was too close to home.
You too. Well, I ain't gonna tell you how far, but you in the vicinity.
Yeah.
Like, come on, you can't do that. So yeah, that was my wrap up on the week. Was real crazy.
And just a lesson for people like me who may not know. Because I don't feel like I know everything about the lifestyle, but I think I know a little enough.
Yeah.
So that's what you call a piece of trade. I'm just saying, like, I just wanted to give a lesson because people don't know the difference. So just to give you a little lesson to all of my straight people out there who may not know.
She's a piece of trade.
If it's a man, if it's a man and he looks straight, he acts straight, he's never going to be seen with another man before, what else can describe a piece of trade to you?
They're like the men of
yeah.
So basically, you just can't really tell.
They are never going to let people in the world know, because you can look like a piece of trade but not be a piece of trade.
They're not the feminine version. They're not on the feminine collective in the gay community.
Right.
So it was a quick little piece of trade. Like, the thing is, I was like, had he stayed there by himself with no strings or something, we could, it could have been different. But you got kids, a woman. I ain't getting no mix into that, because when I'm happy and married, I don't want nobody doing that to me.
You don't want that karma to come around like a boomerang. And
because I was already told that I got fuck nigga tendencies. Somebody told me that doesn't. Yeah, I'm telling on you. Somebody told me that I got fuck nigga tendencies from the stuff that I've been doing. So I'm just trying to say, I ain't trying to get nothing else on me.
It's true. So now that we're talking about things that happened to us, I want to talk about something that happened to me last week. And it kind of touched me. I told Juan about it. He may not know that I'm going to bring it up. But last week, first of all, I have never been the type of person to post pictures, like a lot of pictures. You will see me. You'll know who I am, especially body shots.
Yeah,
I never.
That's not your thing, yeah.
That's not my thing. And I just don't post a lot, period, when it comes to me. So I'm in a new situation now. So I'm trying to come out of my shell, trying to stop,
being closed in a little bit.
Trying to stop being closed in. That's the perfect way to see it. So I posted some pictures last week, and I feel like I got a good response from it on my Facebook page. It was really good. I was like, oh, okay, this is good. You know what I'm saying? So one person messed it up. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling good about myself, and so I'm getting a lot of like hearts and stuff like that. And one person comes to my inbox and he's like, hey, you look good, but that weave in your hair look fucked up. And I'm like,
that is not a greeting. That's just as worse as saying, hey, how you doing? I want you to pick up some weight. That's a bad greeting for people.
But I was like crushed, because I'm like, wait a minute, like, I'm posting pictures, like, I'm just having fun, showing myself, having a good time, And then you come to my page and you said, yeah, I'm saying, your hair look like shit. Like, come on now, fellas. Like, you can't talk to women like that. Like, that is not a compliment at all. And then you wonder why some women's self-esteem is so low. It's because of comments like that. Like, if my hair is looking fucked up, like,
let her best friends tell her, not you.
Don't you tell me, because 9 times out of 10, I already know that my hair is not. Like, I felt like I didn't need to comb it. As a matter of fact, I didn't comb it that day.
As a matter of fact,
I didn't. So I kind of knew, but I was still feeling good about myself. And I'm like, I don't feel like going through all that today. I'm still gonna post some pictures. I'm still
Social media has people stuck on, you can't have a bad
You have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. That kind of like shut me down. I was like, I don't even want to post pictures no more. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna let one person like this is new, trying to open up to something new, post pictures of myself, just be open. I want to show my makeup, show that I do know how to do makeup so that people can come and get their makeup done.
So I'm gonna tell you this though.
What?
From what I learned, guys, about women, there's 3 things you can't do. Don't talk about their weight. Don't talk about their hair, and don't call their luxury car a fucking lemon. Do not call it. Don't mess with their cars, because like people who work, like when they know they look good in their car, and you talking shit about the car,
don't ever.
You want an attitude. Talk about a car they work hard on.
That we work hard for, and first of all, just because something can happen to a brand new car, just because something happens to your car, that does not make your car a lemon, honey.
All right, so while you smoke this, let me give y'all this. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick update.
Okay.
So we're gonna move to entertainment right quick. So a quick update that happened over the week. Chris Brown did have his new baby.
Congratulations.
Named Lovely Brown. We didn't know where that girl came from, but congrats to them. In baby news, Tristan Thompson has agreed finally because of the courts, the paternity.
Listen, that was the only thing.
The paternity, because first all them text messages, he was disrespectful. He said, "You do know you're gonna be a single mama. You do know what I'm gonna do is pay you this money." I was like, "My goodness, sir! Like, why you know, like this? If this your baby, just take care of it." You know what I'm saying? And then Ashley Graham, the model, she just had her twins.
Yes, congratulations.
Congrats to her. And Cash Doll had her baby as well.
Cash Doll had her baby.
She had her baby as well. So congrats to Cash Doll. And what's the other one that's pregnant? Odell Beckham and his girlfriend had their baby shower. It was really beautiful. And Jenny Mai, it was rumored that she had her baby as well, but we just don't know the gender.
Okay.
So congrats to all the baby boomers, all these pandemic babies and stuff. You got a story to tell them. Now, after your news.
You want to get into my stuff first?
Yeah,
let's get into Ari first. Okay. So y'all know I go through all the lifestyle stuff. You know, different lifestyles, and at the end of the day, different women, different men, they are attracted to different types of lifestyle. Yeah. So earlier during the week, Ari Fletcher, and if you don't know who Ari is, I'm just going to give a quick rundown. She comes from Chicago. I don't know if you know Chicago rapper G Herbo, but she has a little boy with G Herbo. From there, she went on. Well, actually, she was actually a bottle girl. She started, and this just to give you a little rundown of like, why are you talking about this girl? She basically worked her way from the bottom to the top. So I do want to give her flowers for that, because she did. She is a millionaire now. She's a self-made millionaire.
Oh, correction. The other day she said she made $200K in 8 days.
She make a lot of good money because she what she does is she's like the brand ambassador for a lot of companies out here. Is that what you call her?
Not Fenty. No,
not anymore. See, I was gonna get to that. That was gonna be my last bombshell.
Sorry, my bad.
No, she has over 1 million followers on Instagram. She's with rapper Moneybagg Yo. He's a really popular rapper today. Like he's like
Waukesha.
Yeah, Waukesha. She also she used to go with Gervonta Davis. Yes, the boxer.
I never do that.
Yeah, she was with Gervonta before she was with Moneybagg.
Okay.
And also she has like all these fabulous brand deals with all like a lot of the more popular Instagram boutiques like Fashion Nova. She had Fenty. Actually, Quan just mentioned, because of what I'm about to talk to you right now, we think that deal has been snatched away from her.
None of her stuff is on the site
anymore.
But
if you notice, Ari has been working really, really hard over the years to clean up her act. She was very harsh. She was very abrasive. She was the type of person that she would say anything out her mouth at any time. I'm guessing that she was known for fighting when she was in school, because she always talked about the way she used to beat up girls. And she's best friends with celebrity hairstylist Arrogant Tay.
Yeah.
And she also made a regular everyday, I don't want to call her this, but she was a regular everyday makeup artist until she connected with Ari. Her name is Olivia Sung. Yeah. And if you don't know who Olivia Song is the makeup artist who now does Little Kim's makeup.
The one we compliment Little Kim face now.
Yes.
She really does good.
Little Kim looks really good now. Olivia and Ari actually broke up because Ari, in my opinion, made Olivia so popular that a lot of bigger celebrities wanted Olivia, so that's where she decided to go. So that's where that friendship ended at. Okay, well, last week an interview surfaced that Ari was on for a podcast. I think the name of the podcast is Don't Call Me a White Girl. And she was saying how she liked domestic violence. She liked when it was a really, I think she went too far with the statement. I think I knew what she was trying to relay. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think she was trying to say?
I think she was trying to say that
rough sex.
No, not rough sex. I think she was trying to say that when she's about to leave, she want a man to beg and do anything to make her stay. Right? Mm-hmm. That's the message that she was trying to say. But we're going to watch this clip of exactly what Ari said, and we're going to come back and talk about it and see what you guys think. And I'm going to tell you what I think after we watch this clip.
Okay, so here is the clip. Is this the one right here? Oh, you mean the one with the podcast?
Yeah, right, it's the podcast. Yep.
All right, so
this is the clip that the internet is in an uproar about.
Let me show y'all.
Ain't he good, y'all? He is so good. He is just so good.
Let's see if this pulls up. We're on YouTube. Y'all know how YouTube be. And keep in mind, if you are triggered by domestic violence, you may not want to watch this.
Right.
Because I saw a lot of women was very triggered, and I don't want them to feel like we're exploiting it. We're not.
Not at all.
Come on, YouTube. I feel bad for her because she shouldn't have.
I feel bad for her too.
Not really, but you know. Okay, so YouTube acting funny. I just feel like for Ari, you just gotta watch what you say, but I don't think she's going to.
Ari is never gonna watch what you say. If you know Ari, or even if you start following her now, you're gonna see Ari is very uncensored. She's not gonna be told what to do. She's gonna double down on anything that she says. She's very opinionated. And okay, here it is, y'all. Here we go. Listen carefully.
Yeah, he do that. It makes me be like, okay, let me, because I used to pack the fuck you, that's Facebook me. In the flight. Really never booked the flight. Facebook in the flight, like call my manager, like, yeah, fuck me a flight, hurt this nigga, you know, call my mama, throwing shit, breaking shit, fighting him, and then like, now you got.
I can slow today.
It's not us guys. It's YouTube.
Yeah, he do that.
Okay,
so be like, okay, let me, because I used to pack the fuck you,
that's me.
Facebook in the flight. Really never booked the flight. Facebook in the flight. Like,
I just want to set up the scene to what you guys are listening to here. You are listening to Ari talk to the host about, I don't know if it's the same situation, or I don't know if it's the actual situation, or if she's explaining how she like her arguments to go with her men when she argued with them and they're trying to get her to stay. Right? So here we go. Listen carefully.
Really?
Give us a minute, y'all. Hang in there with us. Yeah, I know we back. We knew we're using a new streaming system, so give us a couple of weeks and we're gonna have it down pat. We back now. We back.
I don't know what's up with YouTube. I get real wacky. Just look at my phone. Just in case. YouTube acting real
And
wacky.
y'all sticking here with us because after this, we have another subject that we want to talk to you guys.
Fuck you, that's me. Booking the flight. Really never booked the flight. Fake booking the flight. Like how my manager like, yeah, fuck me a flight. Hurt this nigga. You know, call my mama, throwing shit, breaking shit.
No, YouTube acting up. I'm gonna just do it from my phone.
Okay. Even if we have to put the phone right here and let you hear it and see it, we're gonna.
That's what we're gonna do.
That's what we're gonna do. So just hold tight. And type in the comments and let us know if you guys can hear.
Shit fighting and then like now you gotta stop me from leaving. But I was never going nowhere. Oh yeah, you talking like pull your down and show me like bitch leave. I wish you would walk out the door. Right. She from the shine. She from the shine. She's from Chicago. You already put your gun out. I'm gonna just sit down because I got a son. And I'm not trying to die. I got a son. So I'm only staying because I got a son. I don't want you to shoot me. That's the most Chicago shit I've ever heard in my life. I've never that.
Yeah, listen. Okay.
Did they hear it? You think they heard it? Okay, we're gonna do it one more time just in case. Listen.
Oh, he get you. Yeah, he do.
I want y'all to listen to this.
And be like, okay, let me, because I used to pack the like, fuck you, that's me. Booking the flight. Really never booked the flight. Fake booking the flight. Like how my manager like, yeah, book me a flight, huh? This nigga, you know, call my mama, throwing shit, breaking shit, fighting, and then like, now you gotta stop me from leaving. But I was never going nowhere. Oh yeah, you just talking like pull your now and show me like, bitch, leave. I wish you would walk out the door. Right. She from the shine. She from the shine. She's from Chicago. You already put your gun out. I'm gonna just sit down because I got a son. I'm not trying to die. I got a son. So I'm only staying because I got a son. I don't want you to shoot me. That's the most Chicago shit I've ever heard in my life. I've never. That should be like under the Chicago flag. It should be just like a Chicago love story.
So this story, depending on where you were raised and the lifestyle that you were brought up in, this story is very familiar to a lot of us. There are a lot of guys that when their girls are getting mad and they telling them I'm leaving you and they pack their things up, they will do something like, you know what I'm saying, pull out something and say you ain't going nowhere or whatever, you know, that guy does. Ari said that's what she wants. She wants her man to pull out his whatever type of weapon. We know what weapon she used. We're not going to say it on here, but she wants her man to pull out his and be like, you ain't going nowhere.
You ain't going nowhere, yeah.
You ain't going nowhere.
That was pretty loud, right?
And when that was loud. It was good. And when she made that statement, she was everywhere. Every blog picked that story up and they tore her down. And what did Ari do? And Ari
doubled down and she got on there and said, y'all keep saying I've been through that. We do not care. We do not care. We do not care. She did not give a fuck about what y'all say. And in the comments, she was telling them, say what you, I'm not changing off nothing I said.
So think about it. The interview was pre-recorded. She decided to go live so she can let everybody know, look, basically what I got from what she was saying, ain't none of y'all good enough for a man
to pull a gun out on you.
So calm down, because you don't even have to worry about it. That statement alone by itself will not only cause her, but will cause anybody to lose money, lose brand deals, lose people. It could make a regular person not even want to work with you who's been through something like that. Because I'm confused.
You have a brand ambassadorship with Rihanna, who clearly has been against domestic violence since 2009. Mm-hmm. And you decided to make light of the situation.
Glorify it.
And none of her items are on Fenty site no more. Mm-mm. Her pictures ain't on there, so people's thinking she got dropped. But you know, Rihanna dropped Drea in the same fashion when Drea made that.
Yeah.
That little mark by Megan Thee Stallion.
Mm-hmm. So everybody is looking now. What's happening with her Fenty deal? What's happening with her Fenty deal? They're looking and searching her, and Ari is nowhere to be found on the Fenty website.
To me, here's my thing. I think a lot of people get so wrapped up in what they're saying, they don't realize the people they offend.
Right.
And even with an apology, sometimes some people don't want to hear it because you were so into what you were saying. But Ari's not going to apologize. That ain't happening.
That's not happening.
Y'all can keep saying it's not going to happen. She ain't did it yet. She doubled down twice
on
and
it.
she's basically not backing up of it. And I get it. If you want to stand by what you say, then just do that. But when you make decisions, there are consequences, good or bad, to decisions we make in life.
Exactly. And also, I wanted to let all of our viewers know, if there's anything y'all want to comment about, just leave it in the comment. We actually, next week, we're going to start having a link that we can drop so that you all can come on screen with us. So we are going to be advancing more and more every day, but sticking to Ariana. Because y'all know I love Ari. Like, she's my girl. She's very outspoken. She reminds me of me when I was growing up. I would never say anything about domestic violence or anything like that.
You can go that far.
Never. But she's very outspoken. She doesn't realize that a lot of the things that she says can get her in trouble, and she doesn't know. I think what Ari doesn't do is she doesn't realize that what she says can actually affect someone else, like, eternally. I think she's more of like, she's such on the surface when it comes to things, beauty, materialistic things she's really into. But something, like, to me, that was serious, but on a lighter note, something happened. This happened a couple of days ago. Was it? I think this was like 4 days ago. An incident happened with Ari that I could relate to. And it happened with her and a friend, right? Ari has a really good friend that she's been friends with for a while, and her name is Vicky Cobb. And I guess whenever we travel and we're someone like Ari or Tay, we always have an entourage of people that we have with us. You know, some of them may not be doing as well as us. Some of them may be doing better, and some of them may just be there for the ride. When you're in that position that Ari is in, you never can tell, right? You never can tell who's genuine and who's not. That's the way I originally looked at the situation. So Ari was
I say mine.
Ari was in an Airbnb. Did I say Airbnb? She was in an Airbnb, and she was having an argument with one of her girlfriends, one of her friends that she's been seen with everywhere. And they had an argument, and Ari proceeded to go on live to air the argument out so that everybody can see. From what I seen with my eyes, I seen Ari letting everybody know, look, this is how my friend is treating me. Y'all always see me spazzing out. Everybody always thinks that I'm the bad guy, but look at the way my friend is treating me. The one who I do everything for. She can come with me whenever anything's going down. She's getting free drinks, free, entry into the club, free Airbnbs, probably free. I don't know, because I don't know this young lady personally, but probably free air travel and everything. And she's talking to me like shit, and she's treating me like shit in front of everybody. This is the stuff that people don't see. So let me go on live so that the world see. Look how my friend talking to me. That's what I seen. Now, Quan seen something different.
So I seen something different. So for me, even with that, why do you need the world to see how your friend treat you? Why the world need to see that? Y'all need to see that because we friends.
Right.
They not in our friendship. It's me and you.
Right.
But for me, how I seen it was, it was a girl back home that we was friends with. She came from money. Her baby daddy was the biggest dude, had car shows and owned like some of the biggest clubs around the way. To her, you are nothing without me. And I want them to know. So when you acting like this, when I cuss you out the next fucking time, I need them to know I'm the queen and y'all just the peasants. And so I felt when Ari was doing that, you said, what, you jealous of me? I'm your friend. Why am I be jealous of you? And some people are jealous of you in your circle now. But if you felt that, why she was around you then and she's still around you right now?
Right. Yeah.
I felt, to me, there are girls out here that want people to know that there are people beneath them. You know what I'm saying? That people are jealous. There's a lot of girls like that.
Right.
We've encountered a few.
Yeah.
That just feel like they want you to know that you're beneath them. For me, though, the jealousy part, you said I'm jealous of you, would never have to worry about seeing me ever again.
True.
That's number one. Number two, Vicky then goes on her page and said, we running out. We don't know what we talking about. They was playing. I didn't see nothing playing about that. Did you?
I didn't in the beginning, I felt like they were playing, but after it went on and on and on, and then when I seen Ari, like, I don't know, I really can't say if they were playing or not. It didn't feel like playing towards the end. Like I don't play with my friends like that either. But I kind of got touched by the whole situation, and I could relate because I was telling Quan about an experience that I had one time with my friends. And I'm not saying that I was the head honcho or I was the big person or the better looking person or anything like that. But I went out with friends one time that I was treated some type of way around. Like I felt very uncomfortable. Like I felt like, okay, I know I'm good. I know I'm holding my own as far as, you know, paying my way in the clubs and making sure that we're all good and stuff like that. But I sat and I watched these people, this person really talk shit about me the whole time. Where no one would have ever known, like to this day, no one would ever know this incident happened if I don't tell it. So I felt like Ari her back was against the wall because when you're a celebrity, like, well, I want to say she's a celebrity, right? When you're a celebrity, like
a big influencer.
When you're a big influencer like Ari, you never know who's going to come and put a story out on you. So I felt like the video was just to kind of like defend herself, to let people know, look, I was not talking shit to this girl. I was not treating her any type of way, and this is the way she was talking to me.
If the tables were turned and if Vicky was doing that to Ari, Ari would have cut her off and got rid of her. Because why you airing out our business? That's how it would have turned. Because we're friends. So why are you on here trying to tell everybody I'm treating you this type of way, but you still here? But she did a long paragraph of her story. Like they were just playing. We'll know y'all. This is how we always play. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Girl, we going off what we saw. We ain't saying how she treating you on an everyday basis. Right. We saying what we saw. But for me, I don't play with my friends like that.
I don't play with my friends like that.
You go live one time on me, that'll be your last time going live will be ever. And you better hope them fans is your friends.
Right.
Because them be the last. I would never come around you again.
But let me just say this: in certain circumstances, when you are the star, your back can be pushed against the wall because people automatically assume that that's your attitude, that I'm better than you, and this and da.
But they still thought the same thing when she went live. All the comments
I didn't. I thought.
You tell me also, your friend, you want to know your friend jealous of you?
Because no, I really did think that Ari was being a bitch, you know, because of her position. But once I saw the video, I felt otherwise.
Okay.
You know, once I saw the video, I was like, you know, Ari was really trying to talk this girl down and trying to see, like, look, girl, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you talking to me like this? Look. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you could even hear Tate in the background saying, Vicky, if Ari didn't want you around, she wouldn't have you around.
But see, this is what I'm learning over time. I'm trying not to tell people how to feel. Mm-hmm. Because however she felt is how she felt. But, you know, I ain't trying to take away how you feel. But if that's the case, even if Vicky felt that way, she was expressing it to Ari. You know what I'm saying? Right. She wasn't expressing it on her live like this. She treating me like this. And she think I'm jealous of her. She didn't do that. She was talking to her. You went live. So,
true. But get in the comment section and let us know how y'all feel about that particular topic, because it was something that I felt like, look, we need to talk about this. We need to know how the people feel. So yeah, let us know how y'all feel.
All right. So next subject for me and you too. Yeah. Bobby Smurda. Oh, yes. So I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but Bobby lately, people been saying he's been a little zesty lately.
Little zesty.
You know, I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all feel. I'm about to show y'all this clip and tell me what y'all feel.
Bobby Smurda. He's a rapper from New York. He's actually, what's that song? Before he got locked up, he had the song Just Brust Up. Something about a week ago, something like that. Y'all know I'm older, so I don't keep up with all that.
So let me show y'all the dancing part.
This is what we're talking about. We're trying to figure out, has Bobby been turned out doing his 6-year bid?
Look at this.
Since he's been in prison.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no way, boy. Now, mind you, Bobby was tweaking. Everybody in the audience just had their mouth open like, what is going on? The DJ on the mic like, ain't no way he over here busting it open like that. It ain't no way.
Oh, my goodness.
Bobby is over here tweaking in front of a whole audience. I mean, sold out arena.
Look, so look, y'all.
Look, he busting that thing open religiously.
Ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no 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 way, boy.
I'm
He put on
stunned.
that old town.
Listen, first of all,
one more. I want to show y'all this.
Another one. Here's another one. So it's now one incident. He's been doing this ongoing since he's been home. So here's another video. Here's another clip.
Oh, me a red. Every time we turn the parking lot, we turn heads.
Go Bobby. Go Bobby. Oh, there go Bobby.
My nigga so tired, yo, big mama keep saying hi, nigga. My nigga just keep getting fly, nigga. She like me, happy like I, nigga. My nigga like die, nigga. Can't that bitch, she shy, nigga. I'm fucking my bitch, nigga, got like.
Yeah, Bobby's been a little. Okay, so for me, I'm not the one to coordinate your sexuality.
Right.
It just seems a little weird. The little rolls.
It's a lot of roles.
That he did that. I said, okay. So he just, I think he might just be free, or maybe he always been like that and we didn't know.
Well, let me tell you, I did have someone because I mentioned it to a friend, and she mentioned to me that Bobby Smurda was a Jamaican. I did not know that, so I was like, okay, he's a Jamaican. Maybe that does give some context to the reason why he's winding the way he does. But because I think back to the Safari situation when Safari was dancing some type of way, but in my real life encounters with Jamaicans, I've never seen them roll and dance like that. I understand. I'm trying to understand.
Very clear, like not my Jamaicans.
I'm trying to understand. And to me, it was like, well, he was dancing like that before he went in. No, I do not agree. That's in my opinion. Bobby was not dancing like that before he went in. His back, it wasn't that arch and that roll in his back that he had before. You understand what I'm saying?
To me, I would hang.
He was like, just we could go, hey, but now it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, we could go. I don't understand. I think it's a difference. Do y'all think it's a difference? I haven't heard much music from Bobby Smurda since he's been home, but I've seen a lot of dancing. I know. I did.
And he was dancing there too. He was dancing there too. I would hang with Bobby.
Right.
I think he's cool. Yeah. But I also know, like, it just don't. I guess it's not the rap industry standard to be dancing like that.
Right.
And I know you can do. Let me say, because people be in the comments. They he can do what he wants.
I ain't saying
he can't do what he wants.
But what y'all think about his dancing?
Just look a little.
Do y'all think that we're being judgmental? You know what I'm saying? Is it okay if he dance? Is that normal where you're from?
Would you be okay if your man danced like that?
Hell to the no.
What if he tell you he's not changing?
I don't. Then I'm leaving. You're not gonna be rolling around on the floor doing the motherfucking. He was more confident in his dance moves than I am in mine.
I feel like it's all in fun, but then I was like, you know what? Women are a bit different when it comes to how they want their man to hold themselves. Yeah. So that was to me, it was a little. For a woman, I can see why they would be like, oh, what is he doing?
To me, if you're a man, even with the whining the hips thing, like I've seen men get on girls and kind of like, do this, but it's like more of a what I'm saying? Pumping. It's more of like a whine with him. Like he shouldn't really know how to do his waist like that. You know what I'm saying?
Why he can't do his waist like that?
I don't know what it is. It's just something about the dancing part of it that really makes me think that it's something up with it, but I don't know for sure. I'm not judging him. If that's how you dance, if that's how the people where you're from dance, the men, then that's fine. But to me, it is weird. It's
so you would leave a man if he danced like that
in public?
Like I ain't with that
in public. I mean, if you can convince, I just don't think it's. I've never encountered a man who danced like that. Who's straight, like as far as doing the worm all on the floor. And I know about Prince and I know about Michael Jackson, but I don't think I've ever even seen them wind their hips like that.
A rap, Is it because he's a rapper, you think?
It's not because he's a rapper. It's all about the dance moves. Even if
Like, no, I ain't let
it's all about the dance moves. So y'all, again, get in the comments. Let us know. Are we wrong for thinking that it's a little bit spicy or zesty for him?
I want to be clear. I like to dance and I like Bobby. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like the dancing from a man. From a manly man.
Yeah, I get a woman's perspective.
Yeah.
That's for us, it's just like, okay, Bobby, what's up?
What's up? Yeah. But and that's what I get. Like, say for instance, if I'm with you and I see you doing that, I'm like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's nothing wrong with it.
Your man in the floor, grind on the floor, I'm like, what you gonna do?
Get up. Come on, you going home.
Like, come on, he just had a little bit
too much to drink. I'm leaving. No, if I'm with you, I don't care if I'm with you for 3 years. I'm gonna let you know now. If you get on the ground and you start whining, doing the dirty wine and fucking doing the worm on the floor, I'm leaving you in the club that night. We're over. For real. You're gonna burst out of me.
Speaking of embarrassment, okay, what's your thoughts on, so we were talking about Tristan Thompson earlier. So I'm gonna just take this back. The Kardashians, Kamora Simmons, and a few other people were shunning Jordan for kissing Tristan Thompson.
Well, actually, Tristan kissed Jordan.
Yeah, what the whole situation with him kissing her, or whatever the case.
Because somebody can kiss you.
Yeah, you push him away.
And you could just be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so they tried to get rid of her from that situation. They were shunning her for that. But
they got rid of her from the Kardashian clan.
Well, I mean from industry, period, not the Kardashian clan. But to me, he's embarrassed you twice after that. He was in the club with them 2 little Asian chicks, remember? Them 2 kissing on them, one over here, and he got one over here. That was one. Mm-hmm. And then now, with this girl right here.
Don't forget the person who came forward and said that they were pregnant by him and they weren't, and he was able to like sue them.
Yeah, she got to pay his lawyer. I ain't want to bring her. She be in our DMs. I ain't want to bring her.
Okay, well we're not going.
No, but that's a true statement though.
Right.
The girl did say that it was his baby. It found out it wasn't his baby, and she said that was the Kardashians people or some shit like that. And so she was granted a judgment to pay his lawyer fees for all that shit. Now there was another girl that came forward, said it's his baby. Mm-hmm. He was sending her very nasty text messages saying, "You're gonna be a single mama, and I hope you know all I'm gonna do is send you money, shit like that. You might as well get rid of it, all that extra shit." The paternity test came out that the baby is his. So he went on his Instagram story and said that the paternity test results came and he did father the child. He's gonna do his best, to be amicable co-parents. And he apologized to Khloe for the embarrassment. I'm just like, how many times you gonna keep apologizing? What it ain't not, we already know you're gonna embarrass her.
I was about to say he apologized to Khloe again. Like Khloe, pick up the little bit of dignity and respect that you have left and just walk away.
I don't think she needs to do it. I think she needs to do it. I think she needs to take that in pride and say that's karma. Because everybody keeps forgetting what she did to Lauren London. True. When Lauren London was dating Trey Songz.
True.
And but Trina and French Montana. So this just all came back on you. So you shouldn't be too embarrassed.
You don't think she's had enough karma though?
No.
It's never enough.
It's not, because you can't tell karma how to get you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, Lauren was in your wedding to Lamar. You know what I'm saying? And so you did it to a close friend of yours. And then same with French Montana and Trina. Everybody knew French Montana and Trina were a thing. Yeah. We're not gonna act like they wasn't, and you did that to them as well. Right. So what did you expect was gonna happen? We knew, and you keep taking him back. You tried to do it in private. It came out on the show that Kim tried to hook y'all back up. Your sister set you up for embarrassment. And I love Kim, but I just felt the moment she was talking to him to get them back together, I said, this is not some private event that people don't know what's going on. This shit is public. He's gonna do it public again because he's reckless as fuck. And he gonna embarrass you each and every time. And he did it again. And he gonna keep doing it if you keep taking it back. That's never gonna change with him because it's just his character.
Yeah.
And he's not saying he's a bad person, but maybe his flaw is he like multiple women. So if you ever get back with him, you just need to go in there and say, I need an open relationship.
Right. True.
Like you need to go in there like Monique and her husband and say, yeah.
I did not know that.
Their podcast is called Monique and Sydney's Open Relationship.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's nothing you can say. Tiana and Iman, we know they do threesomes.
Well, we know that, so that's
what I'm saying.
That's
You
an
put that out-
agreement, though.
If you put that out there, it's nothing nobody can say. We see them with women. It ain't no big
We wouldn't
story.
care.
It
Yeah,
ain't
we
no
wouldn't
because
care.
that's something y'all already agreed on. It
Yeah.
ain't nothing to talk about. And I just feel like she just needs to quit embarrassing herself over and over. Because that was my sister. Y'all would have seen me tell Leah on that show. If you take him back, I will be sharing the story next time he embarrass you, and you're gonna be upset.
I feel bad for Khloe, and the only reason why I feel bad for Khloe because I'm able to relate to a lot of other people's situation that they're in. Khloe wants her kids to have the same father, so Khloe wants stop. Don't do that.
Okay.
Khloe wants her kids to have. She wants another baby by Tristan. She wants Khloe and her siblings to be full brother and
True.
sister. What I said?
Khloe.
Khloe and her brother. Oh yeah, true. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know that. Khloe wants True and her siblings to be full brother and sister.
What difference would that make?
I don't think it'll. Where I'm from, I don't think it'll make a
it don't
difference
make
in
no
the world. But suppose it makes a difference where they come from. If you think about it, with Khloe, it's been this cloud that's been following her for a long time. That she's the sister that's not
the most attractive.
No, that she's not the biological sister.
Well, they also said she was the fat unattractive. So I want to make sure I add that.
That's exactly what she wants you to do. Because you know,
I like the Kardashians.
Can we just say the name? O.J. Simpson. There's been a lot of rumors going around that she and O.J. Simpson are father and daughter.
She is shaped like a black. She was naturally shaped like a black.
She was naturally shaped like a black girl, but I don't know how a person works. Like, say with us, I don't know how her mind works, but I try to put myself in other people's shoes.
Yeah.
So if you come from a background where you're shamed from having kids by a different person, because you think about it, all of Courtney's kids are by the same person, and so is Kim,
and Kylie.
And Callie. So I don't know what her thinking is. I don't know how she's going to feel. I don't know how they're going to view her in her community if she has a baby by different men. I just don't know.
Well, unlike Kylie, we didn't see Kylie do her friends wrong to get with a man.
No, we didn't. Well, kind of, sort of, because if you think about it, Tiger was best friends with Kim Kardashian.
I'm talking about her friend. She didn't overdo Jordan.
Listen, you want to know what?
She didn't do Christian and what's his name? Christian and Jordan. She didn't go behind them and sleep with their men. And
that's true.
She didn't go behind. So you have to take responsibility. You're a different sister. And after looking at this situation, I understand Kendall. I'm not having no kids right now. But y'all going through enough. Y'all going through too much. I'm cool over here. Every time y'all pregnant, some shit happen. Just like Kylie pregnant right now, and this shit happened with Travis Scott. Every time Kim was pregnant, Kanye was doing something.
Right.
You know, when Khloe was pregnant, she was getting embarrassed. Like when Courtney was pregnant with Scott was doing crazy shit. So if I was Kendall, I understand. Like
I don't agree with it. I 100% think she needs to let Tristan go. And I think she needs to go on and find love with someone else who really cares about her. And I think her next child should be with someone who she's married to and who loves her and only her unconditionally. And I also think that she owes Jordan Woods an apology because, like, Callie, like, she's like indebted to Callie for the rest of her life because this girl gave up her best friend.
Yeah.
Her best friend for a no good ninja. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. So with that, I'm like, girl, give Jordan an apology. Did I say an apology? Give Jordan an apology. You like that?
Yeah. And Wendy Williams, give an apology.
Give Jordan an apology. And let's move on. Let Kylie and Jordan rekindle their friendship. I used to love to see them all together. I do think that Jordan has came into her own limelight since she's moved away.
She did Carl Towns.
But listen, friendships are very important. Like, to have a friend like Jordan who you go through an entire pregnancy with, and she didn't mutter that or utter that to no one.
A word, yeah.
You know, they were really good friends, and I just hated to see that friendship end. And I was hoping that if it did end, it ended on something that was worth it. So I really thought that Tristan was going to get back with Khloe and he was going to prove himself to be worthy of that
He
friendship.
tried.
ending.
He was on their little show talking about leave her alone. Mess with me. Stop picking at her. Sounded real dumb. Like, nigga, shut up. Because we know, but you know, I will say this, ladies. If you keep taking somebody back that does you wrong, God is going to say, "Oh, so you ain't learned this time? Oh, okay. So let me turn it up a notch. You took it back again, Khloe. Oh, so you still ain't learned. Let me make sure he do a whole child on your ass this time.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? The more you go back, the worse it's going to get.
That's true. Karma is a bitch.
You have to just go, and that's that. But we got 10 minutes left, so I do want to say this other subject really quick.
Okay.
I came up with a conclusion.
What?
About the R&B girls, okay?
Okay.
So I posted today on Juicy Talk. We got a page, Juicy Talk Radio 1. Y'all make sure y'all follow us.
Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram, Juicy Talk Radio 1. Make sure y'all follow us on Facebook, Juicy Talk Radio. We popping.
So they were saying, had Khloe not signed under Beyonce, we wouldn't be doing these comparisons because they don't have the same sign in music. And I said, if she didn't sign it under Beyonce, will we even listen to her?
No.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
No.
And people are in the comments saying we knew them two. We knew it was them two girls and da from YouTube. I'm saying, would she be at this caliber had Beyonce not co-signed it? To me, the army Khloe wants us to look at her as a sex symbol. It's not happening.
She's not a sex symbol.
Normally,
she's sexy.
She's sexy. She's not a sex symbol.
She's gorgeous.
But I like Khloe, but she's just not a sex symbol.
I love her.
Normally, everybody thought she was the next Beyonce, and I told everybody she was not.
I put it on my page. I was like, Beyonce, you can retire now. We have your replacement. And I thought it was Normani, and it was not. So I stand corrected.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't her because her music wasn't sticking. But she can dance her ass off.
And she's beautiful.
Very beautiful. And the other R&B girl, Jasmine Sullivan, needs more flowers because her music sits to the soul.
She's that girl.
They need to give her all the flowers.
She's in her own lane. I don't think she's in a. When I think of Jasmine Sullivan, I kind of put her in like that. Do you put her in neo soul just a little bit?
I say like the Erykah Badu about generation type.
Jill Scott. You know, what's the other one who's like really good?
Rochelle Farrell, Macy Gray.
Yeah,
I feel
she's the nail of that era.
Of that era. The thing is, for me, with these R&B girls, this is what people gotta understand. The music y'all putting out, we don't like. You ready? We don't like it. Y'all have to understand this is not the time. Like the music y'all are putting out is very TikTok-ish, very 2 weeks on the chart type. We don't want that. We want the Mariah Carey, Always Be My Baby, the Toni Braxton, He Wasn't Mad Enough for Me, Lauryn Hill. Where's the R&B music?
We want to hear about what you did when this person did what he did to you.
Jasmine Sullivan.
Yes. And we want to hear about what he did to you. Ladies, that's what we want to hear about. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to hear about what y'all singing about, whatever it is. I don't even hear it because I can't even relate to it.
I can't relate to nothing.
You want to know who I can relate to now? And it's actually a male singer. His name is it Young Blue? Young Blue. Ladies, listen. Listen to Young Blue and follow his blueprint to R&B. He's singing about stuff that we can relate to, stuff that we want to hear.
Yeah, I agree.
Know, like he's on it. You know what I'm saying?
And Giveon. People don't listen to him yet.
Giveon. Oh yeah, he's really good. So I think I seen him on Pop.
Pop Smoke?
Yeah, no, not Pop Smoke. Pop's the Talk page because he like to introduce.
Talk to Pops, yeah.
Yeah, he like to introduce a lot of new artists and their songs, and I always look out for them. I think I seen him on his page.
I think he was on the Pop Smoke album. I think he does a lot. His music, he basically tells you like, when I was depressed, this is why I was depressed. This is what I went through, and this is how I got out of it. Like his music actually sticks, but we're not listening to that type. The R&B lane has moved. Even the rap game has moved in a direction that's a little bit different.
Right.
Because when I think of rap, I'm old school. I know music from 1960 to 2012. After 2012, it's very spotty that I may know it.
Yeah.
But when I think of the DMXs and the Nelly, the Lil Wayne, even Ja Rule, Ludacris, everybody had their 50 Cent. Everybody was like real rappers. We listen to their music. Nowadays, everybody sounds the same. Everybody talk about money, drugs, and strippers.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm like, y'all talking about the same shit. And I be trying because like everybody be listening to these music bumping. Okay, let me try and listen. I just can't get into it. Maybe because I'm old school. You know, I always tell them I like the old Nicki mixtapes,
Right,
and I
you
knew
do.
I knew what she had to do to go to the pop lane. But I'm just like, I can't listen no more because beforehand, us coming out of the hood, it was more so struggling, and you know, I gotta make it by any means necessary. Tell them what they had to do. Now it's all about what's the press, 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 press. Like,
but see, I expect that from rap though. That's why when you say that, I can relate so much to the R&B girls. Like, listen, R&B girls, when we hear your music, we want to hear from your soul. We want to hear about. We don't want to hear about that stuff that's on the surface. We don't want to hear about your Lamborghini and your, you know, what I'm saying, how many cars you got and your $1,200 shoes or $3,000 pants. Like, we can't relate. Like, give us something that we can relate to, and I promise we will listen. We will stream it. We will get you to number one. Everybody is not millionaires. You know what I'm saying? So we don't want to hear about what your millionaire boyfriend did from you and what he did for you to make. We don't want to hear it. We can't relate. We cannot relate. Okay.
But you know what?
Everybody's so rich now. Why everybody's so rich all of a sudden? Is it because of Instagram?
Yeah. Everybody got to be rich. But the thing is, like Marlo just posted the other day. It's a shame you got all these filters and all this stuff. You see them in person, they face all cracked up.
And that's why you need to come to me because.
Oh yeah, give it to. Oh, we on the last 4 minutes. Give it to them how to. Remember, guys. If you go to Miss Goody Two Shoes 1 or is it regular
_ Miss Goody Two Shoes,
and go to her page. There's a link in her bio. You can book on her Calendly. They'll send you a Zoom link where you can schedule with her. She can do a whole soft glam, full glam. Make sure y'all book with her. $10 deposit, and let me tell y'all why we do deposits because y'all bitches be flaking.
Yeah.
Okay, I be looking at people on there like, this is why I do deposits because girls don't show up.
And we done cleared out our time schedule for that day just for y'all. And another thing we want y'all to do is make sure y'all send it. Look, we're not going anywhere this time. We're only going to grow. So send y'all donations to our PayPal. It's right there going across the screen.
Info.
Also, like we discussed with y'all yesterday, our impressions on our Facebook and our Instagram page. If y'all want to promote on our page, you know, hit us up on our DM, our inbox, send us a message and let us know, and we'll get you taken care of.
And let me tell y'all this while we're on the last 3 minutes. We didn't do our question last week. The question was, what is one lesson that we learned in 2021? And I'll say for me, y'all can give us y'all comments as well. The biggest lesson I learned in 2021 is to not take life for granted.
Right.
Not think that nothing can't be swept under you. Not be swept under you because it can. And to make sure that friendships are to be cherished because you can have family and family is close, but it's nothing like them good friends because some people have moved away. Their families aren't close. That good tight friendship, you just need them. So I learned in 2021, don't take nothing for granted. You cannot think that nothing can get swept on you because people lost their jobs. They had to redo.
Some people even
relationship. People lost their relationships.
Some people lost their husbands. Damn relationship.
Yeah, I learned in 2021. Don't take life for granted. Live it to the fullest and be the happiest you that you can be. All right, what you learned?
What I learned from 20.
Your makeup is pretty, by the
way. Thank you so much, y'all.
Y'all see them cheekbones in there?
I can help you get these too. No, but what I learned was something similar. You know, what I learned was to not ever. The one thing that I learned is to not ever think you have it figured out. You know, because I really thought that I had my whole life figured out, like good, bad, you know, indifference. Regardless of what it was, whether I was going through good times or bad times, I just thought that I had it all figured out. You know, don't ever think that you have your life figured out because you never know what monkey branch is going to be.
You never know.
Also, don't ever get lost in another person. You know, don't ever love anyone more than you love yourself, you know, because as women, we do that sometimes. Sometimes as women, we pour ourselves into our men, we pour ourselves into our kids, we pour ourselves into our siblings, period, and then we lose ourselves, you know, and it takes you a long, long time after you've been in that situation to get to know yourself again. So I would say just don't ever get lost in someone else. get lost in. I would rather you get lost in something else
But
than
not
to get
someone
lost
else.
in someone else, because one person or one situation is never a guarantee. So that's what I learned.
Oh, that was a word.
Thank
You
you.
gonna make me tear up.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So make sure if you want advertisements, if you want to come on here, it's $25. If you like to come on and shout your show out, we can
Shout
add
out.
you onto the stream.
Mhm.
If you want to get your music played, it's $10.
Yep. Mhm.
And on our actual Instagram page for promotions on our story, it's
Mhm.
$15. We do get 600 and 700 people looking at your story at a time. And if you want it on the page, it's $25 for 24 hours, and permanent is $40. So let us know. Juicy Talk Radio 1 at Instagram and Juicy Talk Radio at Facebook.
Right, and we will see you guys next week.